Obscura index case files. America's first UFO crash. Most people believe the first UFO crash happened at Roswell, New Mexico. But what if they're wrong? What if, more than 50 years before Roswell, a small Texas town claimed a mysterious flying craft fell from the sky, and its pilot was buried in a local cemetery? The year was 1897. The American frontier was rapidly disappearing. Electric lights were spreading across cities. Automobiles were still a novelty. And powered flight, at least officially, remained years away. Yet across the United States, people reported seeing strange craft. They called them airships. Long cigar-shaped machines said to glide silently above farms, towns, and open countryside. Most sightings were dismissed. But one report would become one of the most enduring mysteries in American UFO history. On April 17, 1897, residents of the small community of Aurora, Texas, awoke to an extraordinary story. According to a newspaper account published that same day, a mysterious airship was seen moving slowly across the morning sky. Witnesses reportedly described the craft as damaged, unable to maintain altitude, drifting lower and lower. Then, just before sunrise, it struck a windmill. The collision shattered the structure. Debris was said to scatter across the property, and whatever remained of the strange craft was reportedly destroyed. Had the story ended there, it might have been forgotten. But another claim soon emerged, a claim that transformed a local curiosity into a lasting legend. According to witnesses, wreckage was not the only thing discovered. Among the debris was reportedly the body of a pilot. Descriptions varied, but many accounts claimed the occupant was not human. One newspaper referred to the being as a Martian. To modern ears, the word sounds almost humorous. But in the late 19th century, public fascination with life on other worlds was widespread. The idea that intelligent beings might inhabit Mars was taken seriously by many scientists and writers. Yet the strangest part of the story was still to come. Residents allegedly gathered the remains, and according to local tradition, they buried the pilot in Aurora Cemetery. A grave, a funeral, and perhaps, if the story were true, the final resting place of one of history's most unusual visitors. For decades, the Aurora incident faded into obscurity. Then, UFO researchers rediscovered the case. They found old newspaper reports. They interviewed descendants of local residents. They searched for physical evidence. And they focused on one question above all others. Was there really a grave? Investigators located a burial site believed by some to be connected to the story. At one point, a marker reportedly stood nearby. But the marker later disappeared. Ground surveys conducted over the years produced conflicting results. Some claimed to detect anomalies beneath the soil. Others found nothing conclusive. No verified remains were ever recovered. No confirmed extraterrestrial artifacts were produced. And yet the mystery refused to die, so what really happened in Aurora? One possibility is that the entire story was a hoax. Some historians believe local residents may have fabricated the account to attract attention to a struggling town. Others suggest a real event may have occurred. A balloon, a meteor, an ordinary accident later transformed into legend. Or perhaps the story evolved the way many legends do, growing larger with each retelling, adding details, adding witnesses, adding mystery. And then there is the possibility that continues to fascinate believers. The possibility that the newspaper report described exactly what it claimed. A visitor from somewhere beyond our world. Today, more than a century after the alleged crash, Aurora remains linked to one of America's strangest stories. There is no definitive proof, no recovered spacecraft, no verified alien remains, only newspaper accounts, local tradition, and a question that refuses to disappear. Did a mysterious craft fall from the Texas sky in 1897? Or was America's first UFO crash nothing more than a remarkably persistent legend? Perhaps the answer lies somewhere beneath the Texas soil, waiting to be discovered. For Obscura Index Case Files, I'm your guide through the unexplained. And some mysteries refuse to stay buried.